Hey guys, this is GamerCow. We're playing Sonic Generations. I'm going into Speed Highway, and we are hopefully going to find red rings and stuff in this, because that would be pretty awesome. And hopefully the game's not going to lag too much on me as well, because that would also be pretty awesome. So anyway, first red ring I do believe is somewhere around here. Do I need to hit the spring? That would sort of make sense. I don't actually know. I'm sort of just trying to feel out where it is at the moment. Well, it's not here, that's for sure, but apparently you can stand on top of this, even though it doesn't look like it should be solid. How about that? Yeah, I think I've already missed the first ones. I'm gonna go with the ones that I can find, which is admittedly not going to be very many of them at this rate, because I'm kind of skipping over pretty much the entire level here, but oh well. Yes, there is one which I know of down here though, if the camera would behave. If you go down this way, you get to a nice little hidden area down here, which you've got to get the ring from that. So there is that one which I know, and then this takes you to another, sort of hidden area, which has this bell here, which gives you another one. And, well, that I think was number 3 and 4, possibly. Well, there might be another one which I don't remember, but I know there's one more left in the stage from what I instantly remember. It's the one which I actually picked up during the main run, because it was what I called the forced ring. It's one that's right over here, where you jump here and you get the ring instead. It's not technically forced because you can go down the bottom and it doesn't force you. Oh no, there is. I know where the last ones are. I need to come back into the stage to get the first one, but I know where the others are. The other one. The other one is actually at the end of the stage. So yeah, I'm an idiot basically, because I keep forgetting where they all are. But then again, I never said this was going to be a know-it-all type of playthrough, but I just want to get the rings because they give important stuff. It's sort of showing off everything. But yeah, it's up here. So just go ahead and get that, and end the stage at that. Not exactly a huge stage in the end, but it's sort of long, I guess. It depends on the route you take, but yeah, that works perfectly fine. But we do need to get one more, so back into the stage we go, and let's just follow the default path down this time, because it makes a bit more sense. If you jump there, it is faster, obviously. Chow in space, the search for Tikal. I've always liked that. It's kind of funny. So yes, advertise here. If it assists your life, you can even apply over the phone. How about that? That's pretty awesome, I've got to say. You know, if it assists your life, it's something you should definitely do. So we're going down here, and this is not that conducive to everything, but I think it does take us along the way, because now we're going down here instead. Yes, this is where we're supposed to go for the ring. I just need to work out exactly where it is from here. By the way, totally break that just because I can. I found out what caused that graphics glitch last time. You've actually got to hit this and bring the thing over. The rocket has to come from this side, because if you hit the rocket which I used last time, you don't get anything for it. Oh wow, he broke the thing and didn't give me a box. That's mean. But yeah, you've actually got to come from this side, which is sort of interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that myself, so whatever. This is just exactly the same area again, though. I know where it is. It's over somewhere around the thing. And maybe it's down the bottom of this bit. Yeah, because if you fall down here, you get to go into another section, I guess. Yeah, because you go down here instead, and yes, this is where it is. Because you go down here, you duck underneath him, and I think we saw this one during the main run, and I just forgot exactly what direction I was supposed to take.
But yeah, it wouldn't be possible to get that and the other red ring at the same time, so that's why I kind of had to come and do this level again. Sort of interesting though, because that one is it's a fair bit out of the way, but the red rings are very late in this level actually. You don't get... Whoa, Sonic, come on. Behave. Jesus, hell. You don't get the first red ring until quite late on in this stage. It's surprising. Most of them come really early, but not this time. I keep not getting this. Seriously, come on. I'm just gonna get some rings because I can, because apparently I can't do the stage itself, so I might as well just get some rings and get everything. There is a limit to how many you can get though. I think it's about 20, because I was 20, 22, something about there. But whatever, we got ourselves an extra life out of it. That's all that really matters. starters, I don't even know why I'm showing this, because this is kind of still the same level again, and we've still got 2 checkpoints to go and stuff, but whatever. Artificial padding for the win. It's mostly just because it's actually saves a bit of time. Saves a bit of time in editing, and to be honest, my time is a little bit restricted at the moment, so any time that I can save is good time, really. So, yeah. I mean, it's not terribly restricted, but at the same time, like, I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'd rather not be spending years editing stuff that I don't really need to. Plus, I'm not that used to, damn it, I'm not that used to Camtasia Studios, like, editing stuff yet, so it's kind of more time consuming than normal to edit stuff. And so any time that I can save whilst doing that is, as I said, beneficial.
But it doesn't matter too much, I guess. So anyway, we got ourselves the S rank, even though we took absolutely ages on it, and we still got ourselves a good amount of points actually, again, despite taking ages on it. And for our troubles we get some artworks, which is always nice, Green Forest, which is going to be useful for nothing whatsoever, but it's a nice song. And we get Power Sneakers, which I think, again, it's kind of obvious what it does, but we will see it later, because, yeah, I'm just like that. So, Speed Highway Modern. Now this one, I, again, don't know where they all are offhand, and I totally forgot the thing there. I forgot that I wasn't supposed to use the blast-off start there. Oh well. Because you're meant to jump on the helicopter so that you can land on this rail, and this is where your first ring comes from, because you quick step on that there, and, well, that isn't actually where it comes from at all. That's just a shortcut, but it's a very good shortcut, so take it anyway. And, yeah. Oh, well, that was actually sort of depressing, because I thought the first one was up there, but apparently not, so now I am not sure where the first one is, because I'm pretty sure it's not that Light Dash one, which I skipped before. I'm 99% sure that is not actually the first ring of the stage, but I guess I will just have to go with it and take that as the first one. For just now. I think there is one on an alternate path right at the very start, but I'll have to check that next time. So yeah, this way is also a little bit faster, I guess, so go ahead and take it if you can. Look at the freaking size of my boost bar there. Then this bit always lags for some reason. I don't know why, but I always seem to have a lot of trouble with lag spikes and things on this bit. Yeah, it went right down to 19 FPS when that started there. What the hell? Anyway, quick step to the right on that section and you'll get what I think is the third red ring. I'm pretty sure there's not a red ring over there, so I'm not too fussed about missing the shortcut way around this. Yes, because it just takes you out here, I think. No, it actually is a different path. Huh, how about that? Or maybe, is it? No, it's not a different path anymore, but I think it was at the time. So that's interesting. Not very helpful, but interesting. Camera! Camera, behave! What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ, why am I constantly getting tons of camera glitches and stuff here? Whoa! This is Funky Town, and I fell off because of the camera glitches. Well, that's kind of suckish, to be honest, because I fell off of a scripted section by fault of the camera. That doesn't seem very fair to me. Like, maybe I am just sort of over-exaggerating what isn't fair here, but that doesn't seem very fair to me. The last red ring is here. So I guess maybe the idea of this one, the only way I ever found of getting this was to bounce off of a guy. But I did get it, so that's the main thing in the end. And I think that makes 3, so I still have 2 to find. And I guess I'm gonna have to be back when I find them. Can't believe I got cheated out of a freaking S rank by camera glitches, man. Whatever. So yeah, there's an alternate path right at the start here, which is not the easiest of things to land, but if you can land it, well, I'm fairly sure there's a ring over there. I'm kinda hopeful at this point. Oh, there's a ring right there. Well, okay then, that was the one I was thinking was further over, so yay for stomping on top of a ring, I guess. That was, not gonna deny, that was kind of a bit lucky. Never mind, it makes no difference in the end because we're still going to get everything anyway, so yay. The ring is not there, which is unfortunate. It would have been really cool if it was, but yeah, it's not anywhere around here. I'm not actually sure where it is, offhand. So I guess, well, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do last time, and I'm gonna be back when I find it. I have a feeling it's up here. If you see the wall panels there, you can wall kick up this, so I have a feeling it's here. Yeah, a distinct feeling it's here. Quick reflex across. And is it up here? Well, this is certainly different from what I'm used to seeing. But I don't know if this different counts to the ring or not. Maybe... Oh, Jesus, I was supposed to jump there. Yay. That was kind of annoying. Whatever, I can go from here. Damn it! Quickly grab a ring, I suppose, and just walk it back up here, because I definitely have not been here. That's the... I just noticed the flash there, but pretty sure that was the red ring from before, so... Oh god. Yeah, that was the red, like, loop ring from before. There's spikes on the thing there. How nasty is that? Like, seriously. That bit's really, really tricky to control, so nuts to that. It's not there, thank god. That would be kind of mean. I'm scared to do much of anything at this point, because I'm not sure where it is, and it's... Yeah, well, I'm going a very weird route just now. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Am I supposed to go this way for it? Yes, there it is over there. Wow, that was a very, very roundabout way to go and get a red ring. Huh. But that is the last one, so it's no wonder I forgot that. That is really obscure. Like, seriously, that's just weird. Now I don't know where I am. But apparently I can't go that way, so nuts to that. Oh, this is just at the very end. Well, okay then. But hey, there was some actual exploration amongst all of that. How about that? Yeah, obviously took a long time and I got one death because of falling over stuff. Doesn't make a difference. Does not make a difference at all. So yay, some artworks that we'll probably show later, because I did for something else. And then auto gauge, which I think is also kind of useful if I remember rightly. Let's take a quick look and see what it does. Because, well, it's another 30 thing. Yeah, boost gauge automatically refills. So you could go ahead and not use boost gauge up, and instead, well, I'm gonna go and make the set actually, I think. If you use those 3, that's at 40, so then you can use your other 2 skill slots for that. And there is another viable set, I guess, because you've got extra speed, you've still got the boost start, you've got acceleration, you get more boost gauge for killing stuff, and your boost gauge automatically refills, so it sort of offsets the boost gauge up one. Takes a bit more work, but it works, I guess, so we'll have that one as an option. And then for the other Sonic, the ability that we got was Power Sneakers, which is pretty much as you would expect. It says run faster, plain and simple. What it really does is it gives you 2 uses of, what's it called? It gives you 2 uses of the speed shoes for 1 level, which is not really that great, to be completely honest, but it's there if you really want it, I suppose. So there's that, I guess, and as you can see I bought Ring Time just because I had about 9,000 points, so I figured why the hell not. Anyway, this has been GamerCow playing Sonic Generations, and join me next time when we go into City Escape, and we shall get the red rings here. Probably again gonna take several tries at that, but oh well.